Hey guys, thanks for joining me here. I am Kina, your favorite tax professional, here with Tax Savvy. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to complete a W-4. I'm getting a lot of people who have issues with filling it out. They are not liking some of their refunds because for some reason their job did not take out enough taxes or if any taxes, and it's because they failed to update their W-4. So without further ado, let me go ahead and pull that screen up, and I am going to share with you how to complete a the W-4 form, okay? So let's go to it. So I kind of already pre-filled it, so we're gonna go ahead and go over it. So this is one that is directly from the IRS's website, if you can see up here. It says irs.gov, and it's their PDF for the W-4. Now this is what it looks like as a PDF. However, in your employer system, it should be consistent with the same information, because it's really quick and simple form. It's easy. If you're inside of your employer system, you should already have your personal information in, like your name and your address. However, you do need to put in an election on how you plan to file. So if you are single, or you're filing married, filing separate, or if you're filing jointly with a spouse, or if you're head of household. Now, the thing that people get tripped off of about single and head of household, the only way that you can be a head of household is if you have children to be a head of, okay? If it's just you, you are filing single. So do not choose head of household thinking that because you are running the house that you are considered head of household, which we know that makes sense. However, in tax world, head of household means that you are the head of a family, okay, of children or adolescents, dependents, okay? So make sure you choose the right selection, all right? The next step is step 2. Step 2 is where it gets a little bit complicated because it's asking you about additional jobs that you may have and if your spouse works. I would say, and what I tell my clients is, you make sure that if you do have a spouse, that you both are filing single, okay, not head of household. Put single, and then you can claim, one of you guys claim one or two of the dependents, or like you split the dependents up, and you have to be coherent with that, okay? Because when you going to put married filing jointly, then it starts to ask you about your spouse's income and things like that. And we know we might get raises or bonuses, so it may fluctuate. You don't want your taxes to be screwed up because your employer is giving you more raises or bonuses throughout the year that you're not aware of, or aware of how much it is. So that could cause some issues down the line. So to keep it simple, both of you guys put in single, or one of you guys can put single, one of you other guys can put head of household, and then claim the dependents. Otherwise, I would just skip over that section. If you have multiple jobs, just fill out another form for that for each job, okay? Fill out a form for each job the same way, all right? Then you want to go down to step 3. Step 3 is when you are claiming a dependent or other credits, right? So say, for instance, that our guy John, okay, so we're all John today. John is filing head of household because he has dependents, okay? Now, they're asking John, if your total income would be 200 or less, then you qualify for the child tax credit. This is where you'll go ahead and answer this line where it says, multiply the number of qualifying children under the age of 17 by 2,000. So John says, I have 3 children that are under the age of 17. So each children is worth $2,000, okay? That $2,000 is multiplied for each one. So what is 2,000 times 3? We get 6,000. So we'll put 6,000 in that box. Then we go down to the next line. The next line is asking for you to multiply the number of other dependents by 500. What is other dependents? Other dependents are any children or adolescents that you are claiming that is above 17. However, that still gets a child tax credit, but they don't get the full credit. They'll get 500. So your child that is 17, 18, 19, and still in college or still a student in school, they still qualify for some partial of the child tax credit, and that is of $500. So we're saying that John has one child that is still in the household, but is over the age of 17. So he will multiply 1 by 500, which will give him the 500, okay? And then we're going to add both the 6,000 and the 500 up together. So this is what this line is saying. It wants you to add the amounts above for qualifying children and other dependents, okay? So then we'll put the 6,500 on that line. Now, step 4, they're asking about other, not other jobs, but they're asking about other income, okay? So if you have interest or you have stocks that pays you out dividends or any retirement income, then you will include that on that line. Line B of step 4, if you expect to claim deductions other than the standard deduction, and you want to reduce your withholdings, then you'll fill out this worksheet. This is if you, say for instance, you pay more in gifting, like you do charity, or you went to the dentist and you had more than $15,000 worth of work done. The standard deduction has increased. So I believe it's at 13,000 and some change. I'll put in the comments exactly what it is now. I can't think of it off the top of the head. However, if you're not spending more than the standard deduction, don't even worry about it, okay? Because they already give you the credit up to that amount, okay? Now, on step 4, line C, is extra withholding. So if you decide you wanted to pay a little bit more out of your taxes than what the system is calculating for you, then you can put whatever amount that you like, $500, $300, $100, $1,000, whatever it is that you would like to pay additional to the IRS, that's where you'll put it, okay? Then step 5 is as simple as it says. You want to make sure you sign it and you date it and submit this to your employer. At the bottom, your employer will put their information on how to contact, your employment date, and of course their EIN or tax ID. Most of them, like I said, employers are doing this thing digitally. These questions should still be consistent with what this form is saying. So you can use this as a guide as you go online to complete the form. So this was just so that no one would have any hiccups at the end of the year when they're filing their taxes in the year 2024, because I'm not sure why this form seems so much more complicated than it really is. It's just a little math. So if you guys are afraid of the math, we are here to help here at Tax Savvy. You can contact me below. I'll leave my contact information. My clients, I help assist them. However, if this video is right for you, go ahead and watch it. Send it to your friends and family so that they won't get caught up either. And yeah, I hope this helped you. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. I have tons and tons of information on how to break down these forms, how to fill them out, how to submit them, how to get in contact with the IRS. So many tips and tricks that you can learn. So make sure you subscribe to this channel because there are more to come, and stay blessed. Make sure you comment any questions in the comment section. I will respond, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.